Equity matters here in Vermont, at school, at work, and at home. Vermont Works for Women promotes economic justice by advancing gender equity and supporting women and youth at every stage of their career journeys. We work with women, girls, and gender expansive youth to provide career exploration programs and events for middle and high schoolers, employment and career services through one-on-one coaching and virtual workshops, skilled trades training and paid on-site work experience, employment and reentry services for incarcerated women, gender equity services for employers and schools, and testimony to the state legislature on policies and budgets impacting women and youth. Vermont Works for Women is focused on building on the success of these programs by growing statewide, while also connecting with our educational, employment, and policy partners to improve learning environments and workplaces. This year, Vermont Works for Women will offer multiple classes of Trailblazers, our construction and skilled trades training program for women and gender expansive individuals. Participants in the 7-week training program receive hands-on practice in carpentry, electrical, solar, and HVAC, and earn nationally recognized certifications. They also get 3 weeks of paid on-site work experience with local employers who undergo Vermont Works for Women gender equity training.
The Trailblazers program was really formative in my development as a person and as a woman living in the patriarchy. I think that the biggest takeaway for me was confidence. Every single day that I came into the Carpenters Union, we were told we can do it. It's okay to be nervous. How can I help you? And just having a supportive community of other folks that had their own backgrounds, were coming into the space with different fears, expectations, hopes, and skill level. We were all able to support each other. I had a really good experience on my work site, on my on-site work experience, because I met my future employer. This person really leads by example, both in tangible skills and building community. It's an investment both ways, and that I would be happy to make a medium and long-term commitment to anyone who can see my future and can invest in training and developing me as a builder, as an employee, developing opportunities for equity in the company, developing opportunities for, advancing skill-wise, and for learning new tasks and being put on the job. So there is the job that needs to get done that the client hires the builder for. And there's also a huge opportunity on that job site and on your various job sites to be building new talent and to be resolving the labor shortage and to be bringing in so many new faces and bodies into this amazing workforce that people don't know how great it is because they're standing outside of it wanting to try it.
Trailblazers kicks off a class in South Burlington this April. Then in August, Vermont Works for Women will launch Trailblazers Solar to prepare participants for careers in renewable energy. We are excited to return back to the Mint, Rutland's makerspace, for a fall class to round out our program year. In addition to trades training, Vermont Works for Women provides free employment and career services for women and gender expansive individuals wherever they are in their career journeys, including those who face barriers to economic independence. Vermont Works for Women continues to support justice-involved women with programming at the Women's Prison and with employment and reentry services post-release. We are sharing testimony and recommendations with Vermont policymakers in support of justice reform efforts that improve outcomes and interrupt pathways to incarceration.
I had a period of incarceration, and when I came to the women's facility in Chittenden County, I was approached about doing a mural project for Vermont Works for Women and a program that they do inside of Chittenden Correctional Facility. I got to really know, because they were designing a new space there, kind of, what they were about. I've actually gone through a few times and tried to have someone help me putting together a resume. And, I've been sent to classes and they give an overview of like, these are the different types. And I'm like, yeah, but my experience doesn't fit those types. So what do I do? And how do I write this? But talking with Heather first, yeah, she pitched an idea and she was like, okay, getting to know all these various experiences you've had and trying to find yourself both through work and in life. Now you know what you're good at, and now you know why. And let me give you some of those tools. I see how we need to write a resume for you. I think was something she said. Like, I have an idea for this. Just the same way that when she gave me these concepts for what she wanted with an art piece, I picked up on it. She kind of did the same thing with the resume, and it was really cool. So when we were able to sit down and put it together, like she just reminded me the other day, like, you got a badass resume. Let's put it out there. But she was the first person to sit down and really figure that out with me, and she was excited about doing it. It was rad.
We value this time and opportunity to connect with you all and share our community impact. Thank you for coming to LUNAFEST. We appreciate your support, and please visit us at vermontworksforwomen.org for more ways to stay involved. I would now like to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors for LUNAFEST this year. At the director's level, Quantum Leap Capital, Sheehy, Furlong, and Beam. Playing a leading role tonight, we have Paul Frank and Collins, Lawson's Finest Liquids, NFP, Puro Clean, and the Media Factory. And for our supporting actor, Hula. Without your support, this event would not be possible. Thank you, and please enjoy the show.